So we're all tired of politics. We're all tired of talking about the things that piss us off. At least I am. My overall mood these days is cranky, and my overall physical condition is deteriorating, but still this brain of mine keeps flowing out and sending vibes out to the universe, so therefore I've got to do this. The crazy stuff that's, Julian Assange being arrested and torture and tear gas and wars and bombs and billions and carbon and exhaust, and it's really hard after a while to cope with all of these things and remain somewhat sane. At least I hope I'm still somewhat sane, but if I am going insane, then I will certainly chronicle it all for you on YouTube. Why? I don't know. There's got to be some reason out there. There's got to be some reason in the universe that I'm here talking to you, but you don't know. It could be just you need somebody to say, hey, I care. I'm one of these people. It's like a community thing, I mean, it's like you're not alone. People that think the same way. The powers that be, the powers that should never have been, tend to want to isolate us from each other and create this isolated existence that is driving civilization to destruction, because nobody is communicating and everybody is left isolated. Even online, and people are isolated. It's not like we can all get together and build a community garden, which would be lovely, but we're desperate parts of the world, and we don't know whether tomorrow is going to come for any of us. So there's this sense of hopelessness, this sort of drag yourself around and like wait to die kind of feeling, right? This isn't the way people are supposed to live, isolated in their little boxes, connected to electronic hallucinations. This isn't what life is supposed to be. This isn't what they told me when I was a young child. Life was expansive. Life was as wonderful, except for certain roadblocks that would be placed in your way, and if you didn't expect them, you'd trip over them, and you'd go, well, life isn't really that good. And then you'd get it together again, and you think, well, yeah, okay, life's all right. Life's not too bad. Things are going pretty good and everything, and then you crash again, right? And so it's just life hands you another shit sandwich, and you go, what am I going to do with this shit sandwich? I don't want a shit sandwich. I don't need a shit sandwich. It's messy. It's ugly. It smells bad. Please get it away from me. But life nevertheless says, here, have this. This is what you need. You need another shit sandwich. It just goes on and on, man. It goes on, and it's also pointless. It's also hopeless. If I could natter on about, the things that make me angry, and people that watch me agree with me, you go, yeah, we're all angry. And what is it about these nut jobs? Are they breeding in secret or something, and you get right-wing nut jobs in Hungary and in Poland, and the movements spreading around, getting Sieg Heil, Sieg Heil. I'm going to tell you something about immigration. You better just accept it, because the world is getting flooded, it's getting burned, and people need somewhere to go. So, you might you might have to accept the fact that other colors and races and religions, you might have to just go, well, they're different from me, but like let's talk to them. Let's see what's really going on. But no, it's the fear and the hatred, and it just goes on, dividing. People are dividing. And it's like this group and that group and this group and right and left and centrist and progressive, and it's this group and you do this, and it just goes on and on and on. We'll never get our shit together as the human race. We will never do it. It's impossible. We're heading towards the abyss, and the abyss grows ever closer, and we all try and figure out, what the hell am I doing on this crazy carnival ride? And here we are in another season of consumer mass going crazy, people having to get the last minute shopping done, slaughter the latest turkey, and get everything ready. And of course there's the damn Christmas music in stores, which I would look at as a form of, if I worked at a retail outlet and they played Christmas music, that's a form of psychological torture. That should be banned by the UN. And the UN, and I watched this stupid video on YouTube, Rebel Media, and it's these right-wing assholes that love Trump that are in my country that turn my stomach. Oh, there's too many brown people coming in. You know, Trudeau's gonna sign let every refugee in, and soon it'll be like Baghdad here in Canada. I'm not so worried about it personally. I figure, you know, the world's a melting pot. It's literally a melting pot. The world is boiling away inside of a pot, and it's fucking melting. It is. Yeah. Yeah, they call me the conspiracy theorist, right? And you know, if you think too much, you're in big trouble. Because you realize that you have dedicated your entire life to serving a system that is a system of death and destruction. And no matter what we do, we're harming something, right? It's not our fault. It's not individuals' faults, other than the individuals whose fault it is. But I don't know, man. I just go on and on, day after day, and I'm thinking, okay, get me out of here. This isn't all there is. This life can't be all there is. Because if this life is all there is, then oh man, what was the point? So the point of, there's a basic pointlessness to our existence that we have to accept, or we consider that possibly this is a school of sorts. Life I look at like perhaps it's a school for something that's the next thing that ever, our incarnation, or whatever however you want to use your mind to do that stuff. Bruised egos are so painful while we experience them, and bruised egos are so easy because we build our lives around some kind of a myth that we present to the outside world as to be who we truly are. And it's not until late in life that you realize that who you truly are is probably minuscule in the universe. It's the endless universe. You can't contemplate it as endless. It's just like endless. So to realize we're all little like ants or something is kind of mind-boggling. Or amoeba. It's really, it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And we're sort of in this system that is getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and it's going to consume itself, so we will be consumed. And maybe the world is like one big, ant colony, and there's ant traps waiting around for people. And they go into these ant traps expecting to eat and expecting to have a good life, and they're ant traps, man. They taste good while you're eating them, and it's like, hey, isn't this great? We're middle class. And then eventually you kind of slow down and go, wait a minute, what's wrong? I don't feel so good. And you're caught in the ant trap, and that's all we are, is ants being caught in ant traps. Do I believe that? No, there's got to be some reason. There's got to be something in this universe that makes sense, since so much of the world almost makes sense but doesn't quite, and that little doesn't quite make sense destroys everything. See? He's harmless. No problem. We like Russian bear here. He's here. He's for you, yes. For you, very nice. I hear he has information on Hillary Clinton. I hear Bear has information on Hillary Clinton. I listen. Oh, hello? It's Q. Oh, Q, you too. Very nice, Q. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Q on the bear phone. It's Q. He has many rumors spreading around. Arrests coming, major coup, all that shit. Hello, Q? Seth Rich there? Seth Rich gone? No more Seth Rich. I was going to order a pizza for him. Yes, Vlad. I will tell him. Hello? Q? Q again? Yes, I love Trumsky. Trumsky, wonderful man. He's got the robotic and placed inside the hamster. The hamster, yes, the hamster he uses. Well, yes, he uses hamster. Hamster on the head. Yes, his hamster. His special Angora hamster, imported from Siberia. Please, put the microchip inside the hamster before the furring process begins. Thank you. Good night, people. Sleep well. And remember, it's only for a short time.